Welcome to This Week in Vexly. First off, we will start by reviewing last week's trade ideas. Last week we expressed caution early into the week and expressed how Fed balance sheet tapering will have an effect on upside in the market. With that reminder, let's review our trade ideas starting with MU. MU had a strong gap up on Monday, and from its open was up about 5% at the highs of the week. Next we have Zoom, which was only up 0.5% at the high of the week from Monday's open, but provided plenty of range to buy the weakness we called for and scalp for profits. Third on the list was BIDU, which flat out didn't work this week, and was down about 9% at the low of the week. This is a prime example that nothing is guaranteed in the market, and is why we try to diversify our ideas every week. With that being said, here is our last idea from last week, which was CRSP, that was up 14.5% from Monday's open to the high of the week. Looking back at Friday's close, we saw a large drawdown in positioning, which has a tendency to lead to gap-ups on futures open on Sunday night. We also had a long squeeze on SCHW from the market maker model, which would suggest we see more vol compression that can cause us to see a move higher, although we expect some downturn to come due to the positive positioning we've seen across the board. Now let's get into our ideas for this week, starting with a short on LLY. LLY is a short on our market maker model, and looking at the gamma profile, we can see price has outpaced positioning at 370, and will revert below 370 unless we see positioning roll higher up the chain. Next we have a short on MELI, which is a bearish setup due to positioning, and a sell signal has been given by our Pluto model. Looking at our gamma profile, we want to note the most of the positive positioning expires this week, and we have a large negative position at 1100 with time on it. Next idea is a long on coin, which has a long signal from Pluto and positive sigma positioning going into this week. Our VX levels also are showing supportive buying last week around 70. Next idea is a long on AMD. Pluto has signaled long and VX levels have shown strong supportive flow. Looking at our gamma profile, we can also see a lot of positioning for higher, and our seasonality is still strong. Here's our final idea for this week, and that's a long on SCHW. Pluto has signaled long, and looking at our VX levels, we can see a lot of demand right above 50. Looking at our sigma tables, we are also seeing a nice rotation back into XLF, and looking at our gamma positioning, we can see a large position at 60 for May 19th. To recap for this week, we can see vol to continue to be compressed, while sectors like biotech, which have seen outblown positioning, start to revert to the mean. One thing to mention on an earlier idea is LLY, which has a right tail risk due to an Alzheimer's drug readout that could highly benefit the company if that returns positive results. We also have to note that this is option expiration week, and we are seeing a lot of positioning to the upside, which can lead to the peaks in positioning to act as walls. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe for more.